Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm so excited to review and honestly honored and shooketh that I'm even having these products to share with you guys. I have in my hands Fenty Beauty's new Snap Shadows. Yes, I'm so excited for this. I think this is just such a genius product to be launching before the new year because Fenty pretty much has everything you need to create a full face beat. So now that they have some beautiful shadows to create so many different eyeshadow looks, I think is amazing and so exciting. I'm just ready to get into these palettes. Now the palettes that I have in my hands are number 6 and number 4. So this is what number 6 looks like. It's such a beautiful pink vibe. I love pink eyeshadows, so I'm so happy that they sent me number 4 because it just really matches my vibe and my personality. I also have a number 6 and this is what it looks like. I would call this like a nice smoky eye palette, you know what I mean? This gives me like New Year's Eve slay, like a new year, new beat, who's this type of look, you know what I mean? That's what I get from this palette. So they're called the Snap Shadows for a reason because they literally snap on to each other. They're magnetic, which is so cool. Rihanna coming through with the innovative thoughts. We are here for it. They were also so nice enough to send me a bunch of brushes. I heard so many great things about their makeup brushes, so I'm so excited to see how they perform today and see how they blend out these shadows. They were also nice enough to send me their Pro Filter eye primer, which I'm so excited to try because I've never tried their shadow primer before. I also have their Fly Liner. I've used this in the past and I really did like it. It's a really good eyeliner, so I already know I'm gonna be happy with this product. And then also today, which I used on my brows already, is their Brow MVP, and I got the shade Black Brown. I feel like it literally is really close to the shades that I always go for. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys would like a review or tutorial with the Brow MVP and I can film that for you guys. They also sent over their concealer in the shade 330. I wasn't really so fond of this concealer, so I'm really excited to give this a try again after a year. I haven't tried this since last year, so I'm excited to give it a try again, see how I feel about it now. So now that you guys are all up close and personal, let's get into palette number 4. If you know me, you guys already know I was of course gonna go in with the pink eyeshadow palette, but I will be reviewing number 6 for you guys in a future video. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But for now, we're gonna go in with palette number 4 because this is the palette that just spoke to me from the beginning. Today, I'm going to be trying their Pro Filter eye primer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and prep my eyes with that. And I'm just going ahead and blending it out with the same brush that I used to blend out around my eyebrows. So as you can see, the eyeshadow primer just blends right into your natural eye color. It's very nice and tacky, so I'm not going to go ahead and set it because I really want to see how it performs. So I'm going to start off with my transition color, and I'm going to take their 210 blending brush and pick up this beautiful bright pink shade right here, and it's called Little Miss. And I'm going to start packing that on my lid. That actually blended out so beautifully. I really do love the color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up this shade right over here, and it's called Spice Trip, and I'm gonna use that to like intensify the crease, and I'm gonna pick it up with the 230 blending brush. Yeah, this is the perfect brush that really allows you to get in there. That looks so pretty. Having like a mirror, and this is like such a small confined palette, just makes it so easy to use. Like even if you're someone who travels or anything like that, this would be a really good travel palette, and the pigments are amazing. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my 210 brush and just start to blend that out so I don't have any harsh lines between the two. So now I'm going to go ahead with our shimmer shade, and I'm going to pick up this shade right here. It's called Stunt Queen, and I'm going to start packing that on with my 200 brush. Oh wow, guys, look at how pretty that is. I mean, the pigment is everything. And I really love how light this brush is and dense, so you can really apply it on while cutting your crease and everything without it being too messy, if that makes sense, by going too high up to your transition color. I just love how nice and neat you can control your shadow. This brush is amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm just so obsessed with this eye look right now. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with my 230 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that shade again, Spice Trip, and then just start to blend that into our lid shade, just so that there's like a nice gradient effect. You guys know me, I love doing this with all of my eyeshadow looks. I feel like it just makes everything look nice and clean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my 200 brush and I'm gonna use the cleaning sponge that Fenty just came out with, which I love. I did get something like this off Amazon for when I was traveling, and it was a huge game changer for when you really just wanna use different shades and you cannot clean your brushes as conveniently as you do at home. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking the brush that we used for our shimmer shade, which is 200, and I'm just wiping off that color so that I can go ahead and pick up another shade with this brush. And I'm gonna go in with Diva Fiva right over here and just start packing it on top of our shimmer shade, because it's like a really beautiful glitter. I feel like it's going to look so nicely on top of that. It's gonna add some more shimmer to our lid. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so obsessed with how this looks. The pigment is out of this world. Fenty, you did that. You did not disappoint. But what did we expect? Do we ever expect Fenty to disappoint us? No, because when Rihanna launches a new product, she is not playing. Like, this is some really great quality eyeshadow. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to leave the eyes as is, and I'm gonna go into my base. So for primer, of course, I'm gonna go in with my Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. I love this primer. It's literally one of my absolute favorite foundation primers. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start applying that to my skin. I just love how hydrated and smooth it makes my skin feel, and it smells really, really good too. So that is an added bonus. And now for foundation, I'm gonna go in with my Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the shade 370. So I'm gonna apply some of that to my Fenty sponge and just start to blend it out. So I just went ahead and finished blending out my foundation and applied some wing liner using the Fly liner, because when it comes to applying my wing, guys, I need to be like this close to the mirror. I need to focus, okay? So that's pretty much all you guys miss. And let me know in the comment section below if you guys would actually like a tutorial on how I do my wing liner. But now I'm gonna go in with concealer, and I'm gonna be taking the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 330. I remember the last time I tried this concealer, I was not feeling it because it looked so patchy underneath the eye for me, which I was so upset about because I really wanted to love this concealer so badly. So now that I'm applying it with their foundation, well, the hydrating foundation, I'm hoping that it will perform better for me than when I tried it with the matte foundation, you know what I mean? It's blending out a lot better this time around than I first experienced with it. It could be so many different reasons. Also, I did use a very hydrating eye cream today, just in case, because I knew how much this concealer dried me out the last time. But so far, I'm not mad at it. I guess now the true test is how it sets. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set it with some of my Laura Mercier translucent powder. So now that our under eyes are all set, I'm gonna go back in with the Fenty No. 4 Snap Shadow Palette. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is actually their No. 4 Rose Palette. Okay, so that's what the actual palette is called. I'm gonna be taking this shade right over here, this light pink. It's so pretty, and it's called Sleepover. And I'm gonna pick up some of that with the Fenty 220 brush, and I'm gonna start to pack it into the inner corner of my lid, just to kind of add a little cute highlight effect to our lid. And then I'm just gonna dust that shade off with the cleaning sponge. And then I'm gonna go back in with this beautiful bright pink shade right over there, which was called Little Miss. And I'm gonna start using the same 220 brush and then just start to smudge that color onto my lower lash line. And then now I'm just going back in with this shade right over here, which was called Spice Trip. And I'm just smudging that onto my lower lash line as well. So I'm happy with how the eyes are. I'm really loving this pink look. I think it just looks so pretty and the pigment really speaks for itself. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my skin using my Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in the shade Cocoa Naughty. Literally obsessed with this bronzer. It's just so beautiful on the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and start blending that out. So now it's time for highlight, and I'm gonna go in with my favorite highlighter from Fenty. This is the Mean Money Hustler Baby Kilowatt highlight. I love this. It looks so beautiful, and I feel like it will go so nicely with this look that we have going on. So I'm gonna take the Fenty 230 blending brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up some of that. And then now I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner on the lower lash line as well, just to complement our wing that we did. I'm gonna go in with Nabla's Bombay Black Long Lasting Matte Eye Pencil and just apply that to my lower lash line. And for mascara, I'm gonna go in with another product from Nabla as well, and this is their Major Pleasure Mascara. I love this mascara, it's just so pretty. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and plopped on some lashes. These are by Velour in the style Feeling Myself, because that's the type of vibe that I'm on today with this new Fenty shadows, okay? I mean, who is she? I'm loving it. Okay, so now it's time for lipstick, and I'm gonna be going in with the Mademoiselle lipsticks from Fenty. I'm gonna be trying to mix two shades today. First, I'm gonna go in with this brown shade, and it's called Chaude. So I'm gonna go ahead with some of that. So as you can see, I just went ahead and used it as a lip liner. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take Spanked, which is a really beautiful like nudie pink. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply that in the middle. And that is what the combo looks like. I love this combination. This is the first time I'm applying these two shades together, and I think I just discovered a new fave. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I feel like it complements this look so well. It's like a really beautiful shade of pink, but it's like not too matchy with the eyes. So I'm here for it. I am obsessed, and I am Fenty slaying. My final thoughts on the Fenty Snap Shadows. I am obsessed. As you can tell, I'm here for it. Rihanna did that. Fenty did not disappoint as per usual. I'm so impressed with the quality and the pigment of these shadows. This palette is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. And yeah, guys, I honestly have nothing bad to say about these shadows. So it launches next week, December the 26th on fentybeauty.com as well as Sephora. And I feel like this is an obvious cop, guys. If you're someone who really loves eyeshadows, you're going to be happy with how these perform on the lid. There is no chalkiness. It blends perfectly. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way to the end. And I want to say thank you so much to Fenty for sending these beautiful products over for me to try. I'm so honored because, like, guys, Fenty is definitely one of my absolute favorite brands, okay? It's honestly because of you guys' support that I get to try products like this. So thank you so much to you guys. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy this review. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button and join the family. It would really mean a lot to me if you did. And make sure you turn on your bell notifications so you never miss out on any of my uploads. And like always, I'll see you guys in my next video.